help you?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola, soy Amanda de Dazzle Clinic. Estoy aquí para ayudarle a programar su consulta gratuita. ¿De qué le gustaría?
Assalamu alaikum.
مرحبا، أنا أماندا من عيادة دازل. أنا هنا नमस्ते, मैं अमांडा Dazzle Clinic से। मैं आपकी मुफ्त 15 मिनट 你好，这里是 Dazzle Clinic 的 Amanda。我在这里帮助您安排。
We're going to be making a voice agent that can speak multiple languages. And it's very simple. If I call that number, it's going to speak to me in Spanish. If I start speaking Spanish, it's going to speak back. If I start speaking in Arabic, it's going to speak back to me in Arabic. And not only that, it's going to also book the appointments. And it's actually very simple the way this works because this is all working within the system prompt in VAPI, right? So before we start anything, first like and comment any other workflows you want me to show. So make sure that you have N8N because we're going to be using N8N, and make sure that you have a VAPI account. Okay, so just N8N and VAPI, that's all you need. All right, so if you guys remember, just like last time, we're going to go into VAPI and you're going to see this. Okay, we're going to go on assistants. That's right under build. And as you can see, I've created a lot of assistants. I'm just going to click create new assistant. Create new assistant. We're gonna name him Daniel. Let's just name him Daniel. I would just come up with random names. Click on, create assistant, and just like that. Okay. Now, how this translation is gonna work is really just in the voice configuration, the transcriber, and the system prompt. So I've already created the entire system prompt, and I'm gonna link that down below where you can just grab it, or if you want to just copy and paste it. This entire system prompt is supporting English, Spanish, French, German, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and even more. Okay, so just copy and paste. This is the system prompt that I'm using, and it's very, very detailed in every single aspect, able to do everything it can, just like that. Okay, and yes, always assistant speaks first. Okay, once you have that system prompt, let's move down to voice configuration. And we're going to change this from VAPI. We're actually going to use 11 Labs. And as for the voice, we want to make sure it's something conversational. We can use Manav, but it doesn't really matter, just the male voice. I'm just going to use Charlie as the male voice, okay? Now, for the model, we want to make sure that it's multilingual. So look for multilingual V2, just like that. And there we go. We have the voice configuration already done. Okay, now we're going to go down to transcriber. For the transcriber, you're going to go under transcriber. We're going to change from deepgram. We're going to actually use Google. Why? Because Google Translate. As you can see here, we have multilingual. All of these languages supported by Google. It's crazy. Okay, and Gemini 2.0 Flash is perfect. Okay, so once you've done all that, let's see what it says. You'll easily make sure that you choose a voice compatible. Okay, so also another thing is I completely forgot. You have to make sure the voice is compatible. So let's just try a voice like this. Yeah, so right here it says for all languages. You can also type in all languages and see what comes up. But the key word is conversational. You want to make sure that that's going to be the best bet for an agent like this. Okay, once you're done with that, you're going to click publish right here. This is just going to save. This is just going to save the workflow. All right, so there we go. We've got the first part down. Now we need to add the tools. Okay, now how we're going to do that is we're going to go to the tools button on the left. I've already done it, but I'm going to do it from scratch because I'm making a video. So just delete these. Oh, looks like they're not deleting. Okay, I'm just going to make them again from scratch. Okay, so you go on create tool. We're going to be using two tools. We're going to be using check availability, book appointment. That's the main purpose of this agent. Okay, so go over here, type in book appointment like that. And then what we're going to need is a JSON script, right? And this JSON script is basically going to handle every single function coming into booking the appointment. I've already made that right over here. So I'm just going to copy and paste it down here just like that. This is just giving the full name of the person, the end date, the exact time of when they did it. Okay. Make sure to press apply. If you want to copy this, all right, make sure to press apply. Look what we got. Client name, start date, end date. Okay. So this is the book appointment. I'm going to save that up here. So we don't want to lose all of our data, right? Okay, so there we go. Book appointment is done. Now we're going to go on check availability. So create a new tool, check availability. That's the two main functions that this voice agent is doing. Okay, same thing. We're going to go on JSON, and I've created a JSON script that has the features for check availability. Okay, right here. I just copied that, paste it. It's going to be called check availability.json. Okay, and this is just a simple script to get everything better. Okay, press apply just like that. And then close this out as initial search date time. Okay, so there we go. And we have check availability. Remember always to save. I always made this mistake of not saving. And then I have to keep redoing it, right? So we have check availability, book appointment. I wanted to delete these two. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go, done. Okay, let's make sure everything is good. All right, now we have to add these tools into the system we just made. So Daniel is the assistant that we made. Make sure that everything looks great. First message, let's say hello. Let's say hello. How can I help you? Okay, just as simple, right? We have our assistant and everything. Now we need to add the tools, right? So go down to tools, select tools. We just made two. Check availability, book appointment. Okay, and then publish. So now now we've pretty much finished with the agent's configuration. Now we need to get a number for that agent. Okay, so I'm going to go, let's go to voice library. It's not voice library, phone numbers. Okay, and we're just going to create a new phone number, just like we did last time. So press the create new phone number. Okay, and let's type in 910. I'm very surprised it even has 910. Okay, label multilingual agent. Okay, and make sure that our assistant is connected to it, right? We want to make sure. So remember what you named your assistant. It doesn't have to be Daniel. I just named it Daniel. Okay, named it Daniel just like that, and press save. All right, and there we go. We're pretty much done with the entire configuration. Now we're going to move to N8N to actually get the workflow. All right, guys. Make sure you're in N8N. Remember, N8N, you get 2 weeks for free when you first start, so don't worry about having to pay for anything. I've already created this template, so I'm just going to import it from file. On the workflow, it's going to be in my description, so you don't have to sit there and try to start this from scratch. But as we can see, this is the webhook right here. This is where we're connecting with Vappy, and this is the URL that we're going to need. As for the variables, you're going to put your own business name. I didn't really come up with a business name. I'm just going to call it Dazzle. Just a random like that. Yep. This is the router right here, which is going to check availability, booking the appointment. So this is the two functions right here. Opening the potential slots using JavaScript. All right. And all of the workflow doing that right here. Hook that basically calls back